챕터 7 조동사
She can speak several languages plus her own language.
You may keep the change.
Our love is the wind. I can't see it, but I can feel it.
I couldn't find the sports car of my dreams, so I built it myself.
With faith, you will be able to handle any challenges in life.
Can I ask you to identify yourself for the record?
You cannot make or take phone calls in the library except in designated areas.
Visitors may use the swimming pool between 5:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m.
Accepting your flaws might lead to personal growth and change.
There may be an easier way of solving the problem.
Your worst day could be a blessing in disguise.
Life can be like riding a roller coaster.
A person with great dreams can attain great things.
The cherry blossom should be in full bloom at this time of the year.
To the world, you ought to be one person, but to one person, you ought to be the world.
I think the job would take about 3 or 4 days to complete.
A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds.
Our bill is over $200. That can't be right. There must be some mistake.
I'm sorry, I must have dialed the wrong number.
I may have read the book, but I hardly remember any of it.
Ancient people must have learned that observations of the stars and planets could predict the coming of the seasons.
The math exam was quite difficult. Susan cannot have gotten a perfect score.
He could have been in an accident on his way here.
According to scientists, zebras may have developed their stripes in order to confuse biting insects.
She was very young then. Dealing with the sudden fame might have been difficult for her.
Your application is too late. You should have submitted it by June 30th.
I shouldn't have said it, but the words slipped out of my mouth.
If you spend time thinking about what you should have done, you lose valuable time.
Why is she late? She ought to have arrived by now.
You needn't have come this early. The bookstore doesn't open till 10 a.m.
You should not criticize others behind their backs.
To live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong.
Your mistakes should be your motivation, not your excuses.
You ought to expect better of people. It encourages you to be a better person yourself.
We ought not to judge men's merits by their qualifications.
Life is like the fireworks. You had better seize the moment.
You need not do great things to show great love for your neighbors.
Today's leaders must be partners with their people.
You have to believe great things are going to happen in your life.
Justice demands that there should be no discrimination against anybody.
The doctor suggested that I control my weight through a calorie-controlled diet and exercise.
God doesn't require us to succeed. He only requires that you try.
Health experts insist that nuts be eaten regularly, as they are major sources of protein, minerals, and vitamins.
It is necessary that we consider other people before we act.
It is essential that every building be provided with a fire extinguisher in an accessible location.
My recommendation to him is that he look for employment elsewhere.
It is a pity that he should miss such a golden opportunity.
It is not so strange that worry should produce physical symptoms.
I used to eat meat, but now I'm a vegetarian.
I cannot help agreeing with you on this matter.
Every year, my family would camp at the river and have a barbecue.
I used to dream about escaping my ordinary life, but then I realized how extraordinary it was.
Where did you used to live before you moved here?
When I hear a great song, I can't help being inspired by it.
Parents cannot be too careful about their words and actions before their children.
Books may well be the only true magic.
If you're going to be thinking, you may as well think big.
I'd like to make today worth remembering.
I'd rather attempt to do something great and fail than attempt to do nothing and succeed.
챕터 8 가정법 구문